Hi, my name is Rayneen. In today's video, we're going over downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. This posture is strengthening to the whole body, to the shoulders, to the core, to the legs. It's also giving you a nice stretch through the back of the legs and through the shoulders. Energetically, this is a grounding pose. It's energizing, and uses, you're going to see it all throughout a class, and especially in vinyasa classes. It's in namaskar, it's in the meet, it's a transition, which is a little bit crazy to me. I guess not crazy, but this is not what I would consider a beginner pose, yet it's in pretty much every class. And it's because this pose requires so much of the body. So in this video, what we're learning is how to do this safely and correctly so that you're building strength and stability. And know that if downward facing dog is not safe for you yet, doesn't feel good yet, that's okay. You'll build strength over time, and in the meantime, you can always use table pose. All right, so to show you this, I'm gonna actually have you start in plank, because the distance between your hands and your feet in plank it's the distance that you want in downward facing dog. And so a lot of times you'll see, especially in a flow class, when you're flowing, that people will then walk their hands back, and that's not what you want to do. You want to keep your hands and your feet where they are in the distance from plank. So hands and wrists directly under shoulders and pressing back through the heel. So you're a nice long line, and then from here you're going to pull your hips up and back. So we'll start from the ground up, and we'll start with the hands. So you spread your fingers nice and wide, and then you press down through the whole hand, not just the palm of the hand, not through the heel, all the way out into the knuckles, and you feel like you can suction cup your hand to the ground. This is called Hasta Bandha, and it's gonna be a little bit more safe for the wrists. So once you've got that, you're gonna move your awareness up to the shoulders. You want the shoulders to relax away from the ears, and you want the elbows and the triceps to hug in toward each other. And if you want to practice that movement, it's a little bend in the elbows, and then you squeeze them in toward each other, and then re-straighten. And now you should feel the whole upper back engaged in a totally different way. The head hangs nice and heavy here, relaxed. And then you move your awareness up into the middle of the body. So you're going to pull the ribs in, and you're going to pull the belly to the spine, and then put a little bend in your knees so you have a little more space to tilt your tail up so that you have the natural curve of the low back. Now you're going to use the strength of the back of the legs and the core to keep pulling the hips up and back. So you're not pressing with the hands and the arms. You're using the legs to pull the hips back, and then the heels root toward the ground. They don't have to touch the ground. They might never, and that's totally fine. So again, whole hand pressing down, shoulders away from ears, triceps hugging in, ribs in, belly in, hips pulling up and back, and heels reaching to the ground. So one thing that I want to show you from this angle is that, especially like really flexible people, you'll see this collapsing in. There's not a lot of work happening here, but there is a lot of compression for the upper spine, and this really isn't good. So this is where the pulling out a little bit, pulling the ribs in, hugging the triceps in, that's where that's going to help. Now from a different angle, so you can see, you're going to pay attention to the space between my shoulder blades. See how my neck is all crunched up by my shoulders, the shoulder blades are squeezing toward each other. This happens when you get tired and you're really just trying to like press the ground away to hold yourself up, but that's not what we're trying to do here. So watch as I relax the shoulders away from the ears. It creates space for the neck, and then this hugging in of the triceps widens the upper back, and now you're building stability, and this is safe for the shoulders. So go ahead and practice that. If you have any questions, always please feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I'll get to you when I can. If you found this helpful, please give me a thumbs up, maybe share with friends, and definitely subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.